Buddies, how you all doing? Well, I know I'm late to the party. Many people have already made videos about the BMW G310 GS motorcycle, and I'm sure that you all might have been wondering that Vikas was invited to the BMW launch in Gurgaon. Then why hasn't he made any videos talking about the motorcycle? Well, you know what happened? I made a lot of videos. I shot a lot of videos on my camera, and when I sat to edit them, I put my memory card inside my laptop and then realized that all the data got corrupted. I don't know how this happened. How I've been shooting for years. This never happened with me, but I lost all the data and I got really upset about it. I felt very sad that this happened and I did not shoot anything after that. But today, I thought that no, I can't be doing this. I'm sure my viewers, my subscribers, my friends, they are waiting for my opinion about this motorcycle, the GS 310. So here am I making a simple video about what I feel about this motorcycle and if you should buy this motorcycle. Alright, I was at the launch, I felt the motorcycle, I sat on it, I kind of revved the motorcycle. So now, point number one, the pricing. I know many of you all are upset with BMW that they have priced this motorcycle at about 4.4 lakh rupees. Now, is it highly priced? Yes, 4.4 lakh rupees is a lot of money. I agree with you all on that. What should I have been priced at? Well, I think about 30-40,000 rupees lesser at around 4 lakh rupees on road would have been probably a very good price for this motorcycle. But it is not launched at that price, so we can't do anything about it. Now let us talk, should we buy this motorcycle at this price of about 4.4 lakh rupees? Well friends, understand one thing, that pricing is a very subjective matter. What I mean by that is, a lot of people have a lot of extra money. People buy motorcycles worth 30 lakhs, 25 lakhs, and it doesn't matter to them. So there are a lot of people in this world who can just spend any amount of money on motorcycles. And there are people like me who think 1,000 times before spending money. Spending extra money, because we have responsibilities. We have to take care of a family. We have to save money. So I fall into the category where I don't like to spend extra money. So would I buy the GS 310? So let us talk about the number one point. That is, if we keep money aside, let us talk about looks, because in a motorcycle, looks play a really huge role. So is this motorcycle worth 4.4 lakh rupees when it comes to looks? Well, I can say this, that the motorcycle looks really good. When I saw this motorcycle for the first time in person at the launch, let me tell you, it is tall, it looks like a big motorcycle. The front beak that it has gives it a really extraordinary look. And this motorcycle is going to stand out. If you are riding this motorcycle on the road, if you park it somewhere, or if you have gone on a ride with your friends, this motorcycle will look very unique. So in the looks department, this motorcycle wins hands down. Now let us talk about the performance. Yes, this motorcycle is an adventure tourer. So it is tall. It has got really good ground clearance, so you don't have to worry about speed breakers or bumps and all that. You can easily go over them. So ground clearance, no issue at all. The front forks are long travel forks, which adventure tourer needs to have. And the seat, the whole design of the motorcycle is of an adventure tourer. But there's one downside to it. There are alloy wheels. I wish they had given spoke wheels, but no, they have given alloy wheels. Because alloy wheels, as we all know, if we get into a pothole, they can crack. Now I only hope that they have given tough alloy wheels, strong alloy wheels on this motorcycle, the GS 310, and not very fragile alloy wheels like the KTM RC390 or the KTM Duke 390. Now let us talk about torque. Torque is very important in an adventure tourer, because if you are going to Ladakh, for example, you would be putting a lot of luggage on your motorcycle and you would be climbing up hills, steep up hills. So you need a lot of low-end torque. So will this motorcycle have a lot of low-end torque? Well, unfortunately, no. This motorcycle is a 310cc and this motorcycle will get its torque high up in the rev range. Why is that? How can I know that? Because I have already ridden the Apache RR310 and this GS310 has the same engine as the Apache RR310. So the torque will not be available low end. So if you are going to Ladakh or any place like that, you would have to rev the motorcycle up to get the required torque. So that is a downside. And another upside that I can speak about if you buy this motorcycle, that is, even if we agree or we don't, come on, it is a BMW. It is a very premium brand. So you will get people talking that, wow, this guy has got a BMW. So it is an upside. If you care about it, yes, it's great. If you don't care about it, doesn't matter. Personally for me, brand image doesn't matter so much. I would buy any motorcycle and ride. But for many people, brand image matters a lot. That is why people buy iPhones, spending almost 1 lakh rupees in India, because for them brand image matters a lot. Now let us talk about the fuel tank capacity. This one being an adventure tourer, BMW should have at least given a fuel tank which is about 15 liters. But I believe it has a fuel tank of about 11 liters. Well, that is again a downside. A 15-liter fuel tank would have been much better because you can do much longer distances, say if you're doing Ladakh or somewhere. Another few good points. This motorcycle has Metzeler tires stock from the company and they are really good tires. Not the Metzeler soft compound like the Duke or the RC390, but different kind of Metzeler tires which are good for adventure tourers. And this one has steel braided lines, unlike the Kawasaki Ninja or something which has rubber lines. So steel braided lines are an absolute must. They improve the braking efficiency. And the brakes are the same bi-brie brakes which the KTM 390 series has. So the braking is indeed going to be good. I mean, not exceptional, but it's going to be good. Now let us talk about the competition. Now what are the motorcycles in competition with the GS310? We have the Kawasaki versus 300. But what has Kawasaki done? They made a really nice motorcycle and priced it at almost 6 lakh rupees, which is crazy. I mean, a 300cc motorcycle, I understand it's a parallel twin, it comes with fog lamps from the company, everything, it's an outright adventure tourer, but 6 lakh rupees for a 300cc motorcycle is just too much money. Now Kawasaki, there are rumors that Kawasaki would slash the price down, but even if they slash the price down, it will still cost about 4.5 to 5 lakh rupees. So even if versus 300 price goes down, it will still fall in the price range of the GS310. So it will be an on-power competitor with the GS310. Then should you buy the Kawasaki versus 300 if the price is reduced, or the GS310? I would say if that is the case, if you don't care about the BMW brand value, then buy the versus 300, because versus 300 is a parallel twin engine and it is a really gem of an engine to ride. Very smooth, very free revving engine, and well, I personally love that parallel twin engine. And the current competition that the GS310 has is, of course, the Himalayan, the RE Himalayan. And well, the Himalayan it costs only about 2 lakh rupees. So price wise, it slashes the GS310 into half or less than half. So it's an outright winner. The Himalayan is an outright winner when it comes to price. And performance, here also the Himalayan has an advantage, because the Himalayan produces way more low-end torque compared to the GS310. GS310 produces torque much higher on the rev range. Himalayan produces torque much lower on the rev range. It would be great when you're doing tours like Ladakh or anything like that. And the Himalayan has spoked wheels. So spoked wheels, as I mentioned, you can go into potholes, you can go onto bumps, and the spoke wheels will not bend. I mean, they will if it's really bad, pothole really bad, but most of the time they are much safer than alloy wheels. And the biggest advantage that you have buying a Himalayan over the GS310 is that Himalayan can be serviced anywhere in this country. You could be in a remote area and somewhere you will find a RE showroom and you can service your Himalayan. But with the GS310, you only have about 7 showrooms in the whole country, such a big country like India. So this is where BMW has to work and make a strategy where they need to have more showrooms, but that is going to take a very long time, friends. So that is it from my side, buddies. So should you buy the GS310? Well, if you're not going to be doing too much touring, but if you want a very good looking motorcycle and you're going to do occasional adventure tours, not very hardcore adventure tours because it doesn't have spoke wheels, then yes, you can buy the GS310. And if money doesn't matter to you, if you can pay the 4.4 lakh rupees and if brand matters to you, yes, you can buy the GS310. But if you want to be sensible, if you want a very rock solid motorcycle, if you're going to do a lot of adventure stuff, and if you want to save about 2.5 lakh rupees, then buy the Himalayan, or wait for the price drop of the Versus 300 and see what would the price be. But also remember, if you have spoked wheels and in case a nail goes into your tire, then it would puncture the tube, and repairing that puncture is not easy. You would have to get the tube out of the rim and then fix it. So it is a much tougher process. It takes much longer to fix punctures on spoke wheels, but on an alloy wheeled tire, it is very easy. You just can repair the puncture within 5 minutes. So there is always a good side and a not so good side for everything in life. That's it, buddies. Thank you. And if you're not subscribed to me, you're missing out on about 650 videos. I'm there on Instagram also. My Instagram link would be in my description. Bye-bye.